Something up?
All right. Got
Something up?
I didn't. All right.
Something up?
All
Something up?
all right. All right.
Something up?
Oh yeah.
Something up?
Yeah, something. Got. Yeah, something wrong. Yeah. I'll ignore. Alright. Yeah, something. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah. I'll ignore. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, something. My life.
Yes.
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
All right then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it. I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go. I will answer. She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries. We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here. Just head into the building and you'll find your...
What's going on?
Hello. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. So now that I'm no longer muted, that's great. Thank you all for commenting on there, and thank you Elusive for calling me a numbnuts. So, to reiterate what the fuck I just said, I don't really like Darth Kreia that much. She's like my second favorite Sith, but my favorite Sith Lord is actually Darth Krayt. Darth Krayt is like easily the best, because Darth Krayt actually questioned what it meant to be a Jedi and what it meant to be a Sith. He's like, to be a Sith is to pursue power, but there's no purpose in that. Like, yeah, you get the greatest power imaginable, but you're not doing anything with it. Your whole life is just to get power, and then once you have power, you get killed. So what was the point of like the pursuit of power? And Darth Krayt was so fucking interesting because he re-established the rule of many instead of the rule of two. And it was just so fucking interesting the way he did that. But what I was talking about here in Beodor is that Beodor has really high strength, really high constitution, really high intelligence, and really high wisdom. I don't understand why he's got fucking high wisdom. But the thing with Beodor is that Beodor's a melee fighter. He will punch the shit out of somebody really, really fucking hard. I've done 2 melee characters who were only their fist. I've tried this where I go straight strength, and I've tried where I go straight dexterity. Dexterity is your chance to hit and your chance to dodge. Strength is just your chance to hit and how much damage you do. So if you have high strength and you punch somebody, it's gonna hurt really, really fucking bad. If you have high dexterity, you're gonna hit somebody a lot and you're gonna dodge a lot, but the hits aren't gonna be that damaging. Overall, dexterity is the best. If you're gonna go a melee build in this game, where you just punch the shit out of people, go dexterity. Dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. It is always, always, always the best. I can't believe I was muted that whole time. I don't know why, this game does that shit to me. I mean, OBS does that shit to me. OBS is really fucking annoying sometimes. So yeah, my friend Elusive right now is probably typing up a storm about how he's upset that I actually like Darth Krayt more than I like Darth Kreia. I don't give a shit. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so does this guy have the thorium charges? No, he does not. Okay. How many do I have? Okay. Let's sell some shit. People are against selling things in this game because obviously breaking them apart and using them as a components is better, but I just need a little bit of money. I don't need a lot. That's why I'm selling like a few of these things. I'm not selling all of them. Yeah, I think we're good with 17,000. I don't need much. That's all I really needed. But yeah, dude, I really love Darth Krayt. Darth Krayt was fucking badass. I did like 2 whole lore videos on him. They're like 30 minutes long each. And it was a lot. I love Darth Krayt.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
I love how these farmers think that they could seriously take my ass on. It's like, bruh. Oh, before we continue too, I did fail the handmaiden questline. So this character, we will never know her story, we will never know anything about her because she doesn't like me. And the reason why she doesn't like me is because I talk to Viz's before I talk to her. It's stupid, I know, but whatever. There is a way to save this, but I actually don't want to because I like the idea of one of my crew members being hostile to me in a playthrough. I actually find this very interesting, so I'm just gonna let it ride out and see what happens.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any trouble?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know why the fuck I even talk to you. I want to talk to administrator. Here we are.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adari. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed?
Yep. I came in that ship, yep.
And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
I prefer if you keep that quiet. Jedi don't seem to be liked here.
That is an unfortunate truth. And a wise request, which of course I will honor. Most settlers here hold bitter memories of the Sith occupation. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
The Force seems to have guided me here for a reason.
Indeed, true coincidence seems very rare in the affairs of Jedi. But I should tell you, my friend, let's just call him Vrook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
He didn't send for me, but I would like to meet him.
Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sublevel recently and hasn't returned. I know the sublevel is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him?
Yeah, I'll make it my first priority.
We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely... I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave security door. Go expecting danger. Is there anything else?
Alright. So now we have permission to go to Jedi Temple. That's not what we're gonna do, though. This planet, as I said, we're not actually gonna do it right now. I just need something really important. I'm just getting the quest, so that way I don't have to do this bullshit again.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
I've had a spot of trouble. No, neither one. Yeah, neither one.
I see. Well, what's your...
Just exploring. I wanted to see if anyone needed a hand.
Rare thing, a visitor wanting to help out. Looks to me like you're here to explore the Jedi ruins. But we have a thing or two that need doing. You seriously want to help, just ask about it. Or any other questions you might have. You want something?
What sort of work do you have?
I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it.
Alright, how much is the reward?
2,000 credits.
So few settlers' lives are much more important than credits.
I agree with you, but I don't barter. I got more.
Alright, I'll see what
That's
I can
all
do.
you.
Nope. Alright, there. That way when we go to the cave, we get fucking paid for it. That's the reason why we did that. Okay, let's go. My favorite planet so far in this game is actually, Duxon. There's a few reasons for that. The main reason of Duxon we'll get to later in the game, much later in the game. But right now, just kind of know that Duxon's, like, got a lot of lore to it that's really fucking awesome. It says I have only one viewer right now, which I don't think is accurate on my live stream. Something we need to find too is we need to find a... what's it called? We need to find a thermal detonator charge. Ah, beautiful. And is there a reason why you don't have a weapon equipped? Yeah, whip this out. Doesn't he have a, yeah, he's dual wielding. Alright. Nope, nope. I don't know why all my shit's unequipped. See, I don't know.
Get this over with.
70 damage. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know how. Wait, 30, Jesus.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out here.
What are you doing out here?
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened.
Why are you looking into it?
I'm one of the Kunda militia. They need all the able bodies they can get. I was a Republic custom inspector before I came back home. Now I'm the closest thing the militia's got to an investigator.
Do you suspect foul play?
I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors.
But Dantooine is temperate. There is no need for atmospheric sensors except for seasonal data collection.
Huh? It's just important we get it back. They're expensive pieces of equipment, and we can't afford to replace them. Regardless, I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something.
Why do you really want those sensors?
I just really need them. It's important. Please come to me if you find any of the atmospheric sensors. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you find, whether they're broken or not.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. It's a little fishy. Atmospheric sensors on a temperate planet where there is no fluctuations in weather. It's like, okay. There we go.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
The mercenary walks past the Kinrath unharmed. Interesting.
Time to even the odds.
Got his ass. Atmospheric sensor. Alright, come on, gather around, children, gather around. Oh, beautiful.
Time to take you down to size.
You're just killing them all.
More where that came from.
This won't take long.
This is just beautiful. As I said, if you go down Wisdom, you will clear rooms really, really fucking fast. And this could be even more nutty if I went Lightning. Because mind you, this Force Wave shit is actually incredibly weak and incredibly useless. Whereas Force Lightning, I would be doing like 90 to 100 damage per Force Lightning shot to every person in the fucking room. It's disgusting. So I'm actually nerfing myself by doing Force Wave.
More where that came from.
Let me handle this.
See right now.
More where that came from.
So in this cave is like the best crystal in the fucking. And I've been poisoned. That's beautiful. Thankfully I can just cure it.
More where that came from.
So I should probably say this now. When you go light side of the Force, there's only one spell, that actually damages opponents as a good guy. And that is Stun Droid. But guess what? It's only against droids. Force Wave is neutral. So in other words, it doesn't get any reduction cost. So it's always going to cost me full price, 25. Whether I was good or evil, Force Wave is going to cost me 25. Whereas this, Stun Droid, because I'm such a good guy, it's lowered price to just 7 instead of 15. And mind you, if I was an evil guy, this price would go up. So instead of 15, it would be like 25. So prices change depending on who you are. So most light side powers are actually like this, where they're augmenting. You just make yourself better. This is why light side sentinels are really, really fucking deadly. Of course, my guy's like weak as hell because I have like no strength, but that's fine.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect Force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
You said the crystals absorb the Force? I feel strange, but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
Tell me more about the crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
That's exactly why we're here. Alright. So we're gonna go here and collect all the crystals, and there's one crystal in particular that is the best crystal in the fucking game. Hold on, out of my way now. What? 187 damage? Holy shit. Oh, he doesn't have Revitalize?
Just go.
Oh my god, 99 damage. 187 damage in one fucking hit. Holy shit. That's a new one. That's some bullshit. That's what that is. Actually, yeah. Take, fuck, I can't use Revitalize if he's wearing armor. And I can't change his armor in combat. Oh my god. Actually die.
I hear you.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? There's no fucking autosave. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that in the slightest. 199 fucking damage in one hit. It's like, what the fuck? Hot damn. Alright, Hatton, you need your fucking sword. Does he have high strength? Not really, but... yeah, we'll just do that. Fuck it. Because the Gamorrean has a -2 attack modifier, so that's why I think Hatton's missing so fucking much.
More where that came from.
Where's a Theodore? There you are. Alright, let's get this sensor thing because this is a quest line we're just gonna complete while we're in the cave.
I have important things to do that help.
This is why you don't speed through dialogue, because I just fucked up and accidentally got rid of the quest. Oops. I'm just fucking up a lot today. Goddamn. Let's put Atton's weapon again, because of course. And Beodor, we're leaving him unarmed because he just punches so fucking hard.
What? I think that they'd be able to spare at least now. I do.
But
huh?
There we go. Now we got it. I am so sorry to all my viewers that I am fucking up so much. No, I really don't give a shit. This game's an RPG, so...
More where that came from. More where that came from.
What's up, Fuddy? Yeah, I finally put my brood mother to sleep. It took a while.
Everyone down!
I don't know about that.
Oh, now he talks about it. You don't know about what? The sensors?
They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine?
I'll just crack open one of the sensors and see what's inside using my repair skill. Inside you find a hidden surveillance device. No wonder why Sade wants them so badly.
Nice job, General.
There we go. I was wondering why the first time we picked it up, Beodor didn't say anything, because usually he says stuff.
More where that came from!
So this is effectively our strategy, is just to stun lock the shit out of people. And you may say, stun locking, that's gay. But I'm gonna respond with this. Would you rather have me stun locking people, or would you rather have me insta-killing people? Exactly.
More where that came from!
Let me handle this.
There was one game I was playing, and I haven't played it in over 20 years. You wanna know what game that was? I was playing Fallout fucking 1. You know how different Fallout 1 is?
More where that came from!
Alright, there we go. Let's save here because I know we're gonna get fucked up.
Your thoughts?
Yeah. Alright.
More where that came from! More where that came from! Let's settle this. More where that came from! More where that came from! Time to even the odds.
There we go. I wasn't expecting that fight to be so fucking difficult. But of course, if you're prepared, things are much easier. Crystal Kasha. I wonder why it's the Kasha crystal. These crystals are randomized too, except for this one. Notice it's got our name, Alkos Peckle.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
This is the best crystal in the game. What does it mean?
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber.
Is the bond dangerous?
Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Does the crystal feed off the light side of the Force?
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
Okay. So what that crystal does is it actually augments you based on whatever you are. So let's say, for example, let's say I had 20 strength, right? 20 strength. And all my other stats were like 10. And I had this crystal. The crystal would augment my strength further. And that's what the crystal does. The crystal augments what is already high. So when I take this crystal and I put it in my lightsaber, it's going to give me like extra wisdom, extra intelligence, shit like that. So that's why this crystal is so fucking important. And mind you, the better you get in the game, the stronger the crystal gets. So it's like, holy shit. And it's only usable by you. Seriously? Tough ass egg. There we go. Alright, good. Now we're done with all the combat stuff. Let's harvest these eggs. I mean crystals. Damn, that's it? Just Kasha crystals? Fuck, I got fucked up this run. I was kind of hoping for more variety. We are haul-assing out of this cave. Because there's really no point for us to be here. Now we're going to go to the actual planet that I wanted to go to. But I'm going to turn in these quests. Turn in the sensor, and then turn in the, we killed the Kinrath Queen.
I hear.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I don't suppose you found...
Actually, I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My office still...
Sounds like it's worth more to you than that. No, we found a little surprise inside them. Yeah, we'll say that.
I was afraid of that. So, how do we do this, then?
Why were there surveillance equipment in the sensors?
We were picking up off-world transmissions between the mercenaries and... someone, we don't know who. We know that the mercs are up to something, we just don't know what. We set those atmospheric sensors up to gather information. Now you know why we need those sensors. I'll pay you 5,000 credits for all 3 of them. That's about all we can afford. You make money and help us out at the same time. What do you say?
Yeah, you need more credits than me. Call it 3,000.
Yeah, that's admirable of you. Thank you. I'll get this back to Zero.
You did the right thing, General.
Oh, no shit. You know, there was one video game called Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. That game, if you have not played it, you need to play it. It is so fucking good. Oh my fucking god, I can't even explain it to you. So, one, you're playing the Starfighter, like, during episode 1 and 2. So you actually take place during the very beginning of the Clone Wars in Geonosis. Really cool. But what made it such a cool game was that you had ships with special abilities, and you could use the Force to augment your ship. It was really fucking awesome. Like, I remember as a kid, I played that game for hours. Like, hours. It was disgusting. Like, you could do a Force speed on your Starfighter, and now you're just spraying bullets, just... It was a fucking minigun. It was disgusting. but then time would slow down by the end of the force speed. And you're still spraying, but that slow allows you to like move out of the way of certain shit. It was really cool. And you can do a shield, so you shield yourself from damage. Like, there was a lot of force powers.
It's you again. Well, you know who I am. If you want...
I cleared the Kinrat cave.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some... That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. You want...
Yeah, 250 credits for that. 250 credits. Like, fuck me, dude. You gotta be serious. Ooh, actually, wait. Adam LARP is here. I forgot about that. This guy's in both KOTOR 1 and 2. He sells weapons. Yeah, just show me what you got, buddy. Ooh, this is really fucking good. Jal Shay are really fucking good. Oh my god, I might actually buy that. Trandoshan Double Blade. Rusan Crystal. Ooh, 1 Wisdom. Yeah, we'll buy it. I don't care. I don't care even if we can't actually use it. I'll still buy it. Okay, not much else. Alright. Now, the area we're gonna go to is called Duxon. I like Duxon. Duxon's my favorite planet. We're gonna find out why shortly. But when I go to Duxon, I'm going to get a charge first. There should be a thermal detonator charge or some shit, or a concrete detonator. I can't remember where the fuck I found it. One of the merchants sells it though. That's the important thing, is that the merchants sell it. I just don't know who. Someone does. But it's really, really, really important.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer: indeed I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meat bag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation: our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Objection: nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction: you must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure: after all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer: in that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis: my self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary: I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Yay, permanent 1 to HK-47's Constitution.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do.
What's interesting between
I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Yay, permanent 1 to his dexterity, great. But yeah, so KOTOR 1, when you play KOTOR 1, a lot of your companions get along with each other very nicely. There's only like 1 or 2 companions who kind of stick out, but even then they get along with everyone else. But when you play KOTOR 2, none of your companions really trust each other or like each other in any way, shape, or form. It's so fucked up. It's so funny though. Alright, so let's see here. We got our Deegan, which gives us +2, which I really don't give a shit. Yeah, we need to take this to Kreia. Ooh. There we go. So what it is that when we have this crystal, we have to take this to Kreia a lot because Kreia
Yes.
will augment it. Yeah, tell me about the Force Crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength, and through it, your power is enhanced. Should your power increase or your resolve change, speak to me again about this matter, and I will help you refocus your crystal. Is there something else you wished?
Yeah, tell me more
That
about the crystal.
is... Yes. That is...
Okay, but it's dim. Alright, well, whatever. I guess I'll just stick it in my lightsaber, even though it's not going to give me anything. There we go. Oh my fucking god. Look at all that shit. It augments my dexterity and strength. Look at that. +1 to attack, +3 to dexterity, +2 to strength, +4 to wisdom. And it gives me +2 damage for being a light side. And it gives me +5 damage against any dark side opponent. So if I'm fighting a Sith, this weapon does even bonus damage. It's like, holy shit. And mind you, I could load up a different character right now and show you their crystal. It would be totally different. In fact, let me do that right now, actually. Let me switch characters. Yeah, let's load this guy up. Because I want to show you guys this. This is my Darth Vader character. Look at this. 21 strength, 20 constitution. This guy's a fucking tank. So let me show you his crystal. Do I not have it? Never mind. Alright. Never mind. Let's load a different character. Wow. So yeah, I guess not. Okay. Never mind. That was a wasted endeavor.
Yes. Very well.
Yeah. Before, when I heard the thoughts of my companion, I heard something like an echo.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. Now is not the time to speak of...
So yeah, with my strength character who had like 20-some strength and 20-some constitution, with his lightsaber, it did bonus damage to people. that were light side, it also did a lot of other shit. Like, it augmented my constitution even more. Gave me a little bit of wisdom, like only 2. But that's really not that important. What's really important, though, is just how fucking badass it was. Alright, so we're going to Onderon. Here we go. We can skip this. Onderon has some really cool lore to it that I might actually do one of these days. One of these days.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Onderon, Starship. Here we go.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Oh man, the turret, just keep her steady. I want to show you. That is fucking loud. But look, all these people who are waiting are now firing at the Onderon military because the military is firing at them. Mind you, the military is actually firing at us, but there we go. That was fucking loud. Holy shit. I just wanted to show you guys that. I don't really care about fighting these, but where the fuck are they? There's one. There we go. Sorry if that was a little loud.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
Yeah, look. Everyone's just opening fire and just blazing the shit at each other. Everyone's like, oh shit, the military's fighting. So fucking stupid.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky. I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
So the thing with Duxon, this is a bit of a lore tangent. I'm sorry guys to detract from the game, but as a Star Wars fan, I feel like I need to talk about this. When the Mandalorian Wars began, it really started with Onderon, but it started a little bit before that. The Mandalorians were expanding, they were taking over many alien tribes and human settlements on the outer rim. But what started the war against the Republic was the Battle of Onderon. And the reason for Onderon was that Onderon just had a lot of wars done with it between Jedi and Sith. There was a lot of shit going on. And the Onderonian people were more or less warriors. Mandalore the Ultimate needed more warriors. So, taking them over and making them slaves seemed like a common choice. Taking over Onderon, though, didn't really work out the way that they anticipated. It worked. They took it over. And they made a bunch of military outposts on the moons and on Onderon itself. But the problem was that the Onderonian people were way too resistant to Mandalorian occupation. So it made it where no matter how many times they destroyed the Onderonian people, they would not give up. They kept resisting. And this is where General Vaklu comes in. He's a veteran. He was one of the guerrilla fighters who fought the Mandalore over and over again on Onderon and led the resistance. It's really, really fucking interesting, and I highly recommend you read the comics because it was so fucking interesting to see about. Mind you, the Onderon royalty at the time were pretty weak, to say the least, because again, Onderon just had so many wars before this. They had one war where their king was a fucking like Sith, and he was basically doing rituals to kill his people to augment his power. They had a war before that where Jedi had to intervene and help them. Like, there's just a lot of fuck shit with Onderon. Again, it's a planet of warriors, so that's why it was like a good target. Really fucking cool shit. So, what now?
Well, the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
How badly ship damaged?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
Alright, we need to get to Onderon.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Alright, let's head to the outpost then.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
So yeah, when the Republic fought back against the Mandalorians, this is one of the big landmarks, was taking back Onderon. Because again, this was one of the first planets taken. So the fact that the Republic actually took back Onderon and Duxton was a fucking milestone. So fun fact, when I first played this game, way back in 2008 or 2005, whatever fuck this game came out, Duxton was the first planet I went to, and I didn't realize that you couldn't leave Duxton until you completed Duxton. I was a little pissed, because I was kind of stuck, and I didn't know what the fuck to do, because mind you, I was a dumbass, but I just thought that was funny, something to share. Let's take HK. Alright, HK, why is everyone not equipped with their fucking weapons? Yeah, I think these are the two blasters that I was using on them. This armor is really good, but I'm not going to use it right now. Attack modifier 2. This gives extra intelligence, which is nice. Yeah, no, we'll just stick with the attack modifier. Yeah, we'll just stay with this. Yes, rapid fire, please, thank you. The downside to having droids is that you can't augment them, so.
Ready to serve.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The amount of damage these blasters do is fucking disgusting. If the game's a little loud, you just tell me down below. Yeah, let's throw Sonic. Fuck it, let's just do it. Look at that. Disgusting.
Sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though, or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Beautiful. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of the military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, this is going to be one short mission. But we cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Yep. That's what I love about this, is that you're seeing what happened. Okay. So mind you, this is kind of like what the battle plan was. It was really fucking desperate. There. Droids up. Droids going back into pilot mode.
Engaging. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
But yeah, just remember that you can't leave Duxon until you complete it, which is a real pain in the fucking ass.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Assassination protocol initiated.
It's really interesting though that Duxon is one of the main fighting areas.
Let's get this over with.
Switching to combat mode.
Yep. You guys remember those boys from Narshada? The Zugs. The Zuggy Uggies. Alright, let's reprogram this droid. Cool. There we go.
Donos Emeragith. Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosima Anarachata. The Ranamosi Windasarans. Kremasukum Rastungala. Chawi.
I didn't start the space battle.
The Ranamosi Windasarans. Kremasukum Rastungala. Chawimo. Donos Emeragith. Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha.
What do you mean?
Dawachosimu Poindorakawana Shivendu Parama Abawa. Donos Emeragith. Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Incho.
God damn it. There we go. Can you imagine the balls you have to have your ship looking like this? And going, yeah, you know what? We're gonna make it out of here alive, even though I'm poorly trained in my blaster. Let's just go ahead and arrest a fucking, like, Jedi warrior. That sounds like a great idea. It's like, bro, how much balls do you fucking gotta have to do that? Or maybe you're just stupid, but fuck me, dude. I don't know why this guy was so fucking damaged, but hey, I'll accept it. Ooh, that is really good. Yeah, Constitution and Regeneration. Oh my fucking god. No, this is better. Okay, never mind. Improve force jump. Cool. Yeah, let's go security. Whoops. There you go. Hidden Mandalorian anti-air turrets forced us to crash land outside the landing zone. We lost half our troops to beasts streaming out of the jungle, and the rest of us are getting hammered by Mandalorian emplacements. We're pinned down, cut off from command, and the thumping of big guns hasn't died down for hours. Where are those damn Jedi? Yep. I would love to see a Battlefield type game set like Battlefield. Not Battlefront, like Battlefield. With dirt and grime and all sorts of shit. Set in the Duxon war zone. So you just see Mandalorian placements, just machine gun mowing fucking areas. And you got like heavy concentrated fire and just trees falling on your ass and shit. And you're just like, what the fuck? Where are those goddamn Jedi? Like, it is a really hopeless time period.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Something else, too, that's important about Onderon and Duxon is that Onderon has extremely hostile life. Like, the wildlife there is just hostile.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
Oh, beautiful HK for this one. This is exactly what I needed.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned. Systems failing, Master.
Damn, took
Accuracy ratio achieved. Engaging. Query.
Okay. So this is why I wanted that, detonator. The Mandalorian body. He was killed in the last 3 or 4 days. Yeah. Because this is a cache you can actually open, but, you need to know where to find that fucking merchant. And apparently one of my friends is playing Dead by Daylight, which is an extremely bad game. You should not be doing that. I did not want that. Wisdom, stun, fear. Oh my fucking god, why have I not been using this? What's my total wisdom at? 34 wisdom. Holy shit. Yeah. If we go Force Lightning, this game will be over like lickety split. I'm not joking.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
What's with the Mandalorians in this damn moon? You could say Mandalorians killed many of my brethren during the war. Why should I even talk to you? But I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say it's with the Mandalorians.
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed and we were forced to land here. I was thinking of starting a Zerka office here, a lot of untapped potential.
We expected as much. Few visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
Okay. Lead on then. Now remember, Beodor is a Mandalorian war veteran. He hates Mandalorians with a passion. Because mind you, they did like nearly exterminate his people. I'm telling you now, we're probably not going to be able to do the combat arena because our guy is so fucking weak.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered, perhaps. But we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
The only Mandalorians I've seen are thugs.
Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor, and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing.
What is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run. It didn't last.
Your camp looks like it's seen better days.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret.
Why'd you use Dachshund?
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle. The beasts also help us keep our edge.
See, this is a bit of a side tangent. When you play Star Wars The Old Republic, MMO, that MMO you see Mandalorians who are on Droman Kos, and these Mandalorians are very different, but they do adhere to some of this philosophy of being master hunters. And this is what makes the whole bounty hunter campaign the bounty hunter campaign, which is the Great Hunt. And it's where Mandalorians and, of course, anyone who's non-Mandalorian participate in a giant hunt that goes across the entire galaxy. And it's because they learn their lessons from the jungle. Hunting the most dangerous prey is a true test of a warrior. And the Mandalorians basically embody this in the future. But of course, you know, this does kind of die out later on. Trying to get to Onderon, do you know I can get there?
So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Oh, okay. Why do I have to prove myself to you?
I don't travel with anyone I'm not sure of. You look capable, but ISIS can be a dangerous place. If you want to travel on my shuttle, I want to make sure you aren't going to be a liability.
Everyone thought that Mandalore is dead, killed during the war.
Mandalore is the name we give to our leader. Becoming Mandalore is the greatest honor any Mandalorian could aspire to. When our leader falls in battle, the most worthy takes his place. So even though your army killed our leader, it was only a matter of time before we chose someone new. Me. I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
So yeah, this is the military base. This is Kex.
What do you want?
Do you greet everyone this way?
Just you. You're no Mandalorian. I don't know why Mandalores let you roam free, but I don't trust you. I'm Kex, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
Let's see what you have. There we go. Mandalorian heavy suit. Damn. Mandalorian heavy armor. Gives you stun, fear, and horror immunity. Jesus fuck. That is amazing. Fully upgradable? Damn. That's always what you want to look out for, is fully upgradable. Because if it's not fully upgradable, it's trash. Yeah, not really much else. Okay. As I said, most merchants really aren't going to have any goods that you're going to be caring for.
Alright, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
Anything I can help with?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
I'm pretty good with the hydro spanner. Can I help?
I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon.
So, let's get work fixed on it.
Just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
I can take a look at it, if you will permit it.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structure's behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Alright, where can I get one?
That part's rare enough in most spaceports. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but Flaming Canox ate it.
Okay, so how do you propose we find it?
Just gut every Canoc you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
Alright, I'll start looking.
Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Power wires are damaged. It would take a lot of skill to repair them. There you go, repair the parts. You fixed it. Yay. Who are you? Oh my god, skipping dialogue for some reason. I sent one of my warriors, Kumis, into the jungle. It's been 3 days and I want you to bring back his corpse and survival pack. Why do you want the body?
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
If I find Kumis' body, I'll bring back his gear. Sometimes the game does that on the PC, but on the Xbox I've never had that issue. Unless I manually try to skip dialogue. But of course I'm not doing that. I think you could actually hear my clicking sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. So we're gonna repair this, but I don't think we're gonna be doing this. The reason being is that I have dog shit fucking stats. I have great wisdom, but when they want me to fight fist to fist, it is not gonna work out in any way, shape, or form.
Let's go.
Alright, Beodor, you got the best skill out of all of us. Yeah, repair the core, cool. Anything else we can do? No, okay. We can try and see what happens. And it's skipping dialogue. Alright. What is the battle circle? The battle circle is where we test our honor. Any Mandalorian can fight for glory. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I want to fight in the battle circle.
You are new here, so you will fight Davral. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davral, what are your terms? No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Okay.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle circle. Now you will experience a true fight.
Thankfully, I have regeneration. And I'm much tankier than he is. See, in the handmaiden battle circle, you are completely naked. I mean, like, completely naked. So, I wouldn't be regenerating.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Cool.
Here to watch your... After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor.
Kex.
There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster.
Goddamn.
Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
No further terms. I can use my lightsaber in the Force. He can use whatever he wants.
I will
as well.
send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi.
He's gonna get his ass kicked. I'm telling you what. Alright, Kex, this is for being a piece of shit to me. Fuck this.
The match between the Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight it, here to watch a fight. You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms?
Just fist and foot like you fight with Davril. Nothing else.
Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Yay, I missed. Holy shit, this is gonna be bad. God damn it. I need to regenerate, leave me alone. Let me regenerate, fucker. As long as we stay within the battle circle, we are fine. And I am regenerating 3 HP a second. This is gonna take a little while. Tag roll, I'm gonna fuck your ass up though, whenever I get done with this shit. This is what we call pussyfooting, gentlemen. We may not fight honorably, but we do fight. That's the main thing. Because mind you, I have like dog shit dexterity and dog shit strength, so this is really my only option. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but I'm fucking smiling because this is so stupid. Normally I would just forget this altogether, but fuck it. Let's just fucking do it. Wow, we missed. Holy shit. Dude, we just keep on missing. Oh my god. Miss, 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 miss. Miss. Wow. We are literally just missing. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, let's just lose this fucking shit. Oh my god, we landed it. It took us 8 attacks before we actually landed it. Holy shit. This is bad. We just need to keep running. We have 196 maximum HP and we're at 25 right now. 29. Yay. Yay, we missed again. That's great. Yay, we're gonna die. Holy shit.
The match between Tagrin is the clear and on. Come back if you want a rematch.
63 HP.
I have lost. But this was no true contest. Jedi are skilled, but there are others already here who are more than your equal. Braylor is...
Ooh, wrong one.
Any progress with the repairs?
Both the cables and computer are working now.
That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
We've called off our patrols outside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out the worst of the beasts. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around to bail you out of trouble. You've been warned.
Larger beasts.
We heard reports of a Zakeg wandering the paths around here. They're a good challenge for Mandalorians. If you see one, stay out of its way. Without us to back you up, you'll be dead in seconds.
What's a Zakeg?
It's a huge red lizard that's built like a Baragwin battle tank. It has a hide so thick it might as well be Durasteel plating. We keep clearing them out of the area, but they keep coming back. They're tough opponents for non-Mandalorians.
I can defeat it.
You fight a Zakeg. If you survived such a battle, you'd gain much honor.
We'll see. I'll be back after I defeated one.
Strong words. It would be amusing to see you try to kill such a beast. Try the outlying jungle paths if you're determined to seek one out. And bring me back a trophy from your kill as proof of the deed.
Shit, I forgot to ask Mandalore if he wants me to do anything. Because Mandalore will tell you what he needs done, and then you go out and do it.
Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. Not yet, Jedi. Find some more to...
Is there anything you can think of I can do for
There
you?
is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to... The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip a switch.
Sounds too easy.
You asked if there was anything you could do, and I told you. Nothing in this jungle is as simple as it seems, though.
I'll see what I
I'll
can
let
do.
Kex know that you check out. Be careful and...
So yeah, something I think we already talked about was how...
What do you want?
Alright, I guess we're not allowed here. Oops. Something we already talked about is that Mira was a Mandalorian. She was one of the people captured and forced to be Mandalorians. I think we don't need HK anymore. Yeah, let's remove him.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need lightsabers, like, really badly.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
Many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There's no dishonor in that.
You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
There must be other ways to prove yourself.
There were no wars to fight, no great enemies to destroy. I wish this was a different age, where our armadas were a force to be feared.
What about the Zakheg? I've heard they're a challenge even for Mandalorian patrols.
A Zakheg? Those are the deadliest beasts in this part of the jungle. Patrols are right to be cautious about them. I'll do what I must to prove myself to the other Mandalorians, but fighting a Zakheg would be a short-lived honor.
I'm looking for the Zakheg. We could fight it together.
What? Yes, I suppose that is possible. We would both gain recognition from that battle. Your plan is acceptable to me. Together we will destroy the Zakheg. I will meet you there.
Alright, now let's follow his ass, because he's gonna lead us to the Zakheg. I always forget where the fuck it is. Alright.
Ready? Let's see what you got. That's another one for me.
I never really used Mira that much. And the main reason why is because like she kind of felt like a rushed character. But she does have some very, very interesting things to say.
Yeah, something wrong. Talk. Why, you trying to be my father? Are you sure you're a Jedi? Look, you're beside. Shoot.
Yeah, were you raised on Arshada?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. Had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story. You hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you have lost family in Malachor for it? There are no colonies, and it was taboo world to the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
You're a Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
You were a slave?
When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit, and I felt like I had a place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Should I be? Maybe I should ask you if you're happy about all the Jedi who died on Malachor 5. Maybe it felt like you lost family there, but I doubt it.
They had to be stopped.
I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you. I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it.
So yeah, that's the thing with Mira, is that she's not quite a Mandalorian, but she is somewhat a part of it. And that's what makes it so unique, is that Mira talks about how she had a place in the Mandalorian hierarchy, the Mandalorian way. It's the reason why she's so skilled with demolition, so skilled with scouting. It's because, that's what she did. Again, I find this very fascinating. How you go from slave to higher up.
You asked for it.
We're probably going to want to save here because Zakheg is no joke.
The Zakheg is just up ahead. Together we have a chance of defeating it.
Do you have a plan?
We go into the clearing and attack it. Either it dies or we do. Beasts of the jungle are fierce and powerful. Straightforward plans work the best.
What do you know about Zakhegs?
They're heavily armored. They aren't particularly agile, but if they connect, it can be deadly. But a skilled patrol of warriors can kill the beasts.
Let's attack it.
Then we fight.
Oh my god, it's gonna kill him. Oh my god, it's chasing me.
I must thank you for your help. We have killed. I'm going back to camp.
Zakheg gear. I believe this is also where you get a component to a lightsaber. Oh, I can't loot that. I don't know what stunned the Zakheg. I know it wasn't me, that's for fucking sure. Because there's no way in hell I stunned that Zakheg. I think Mira, or... yeah, it had to have been Mira. She must have somehow stunned the fucker. I don't know how, but she did it. God damn it.
That's another one for me. Action.
Let's get this over with.
Here we are. We gotta save this dumbass.
You there, I am in need of your assistance.
Are you Kumis? Zarga thought you were dead.
I'm Kumis, and Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I am just in a difficult situation.
What are you doing up there?
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
So, how did you get up there?
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless, for 2 days.
You ran out of ammo? Isn't that against the Mandalorian code?
Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo?
I can't believe you were outwitted by Canox or the Gizka of Duxon.
I do not need you to echo my failures to me. I need your aid.
Or what? If I give you enough time, perhaps a Canuck will eat your armor. You're not exactly in the best bargaining position. No, you don't want to say that to him. Haven't you tried running?
Even if I got by the bomas, there are too many beasts between here and the checkpoint. Bravery is commendable, but there is no honor in suicide. I thought I could survive until another patrol came by and then return to camp with my brothers.
How can I help?
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the boma beasts, I can make it to safety.
Alright, I could give you extra ammo clip.
My blaster rifle's been useless ever since I used it to bash in the Canuck's skull.
Alright, I'll drive off with the bomas.
Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast and I will be able to return to camp. I am grateful for your help, stranger. I am returning to... I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
Yeah, you can activate the permacrete detonator and end up killing Kumis if you're an evil asshole, but obviously that's not a good idea for many reasons. As I said, KOTOR 2 and KOTOR 1, they really push you to being a good guy, and it's really difficult sometimes to be a bad guy. So here Kreia just talked to us, she's like, hold your thoughts, scan the Boma's mind, not fully formed, basic urges, dominated by every breath and every moment, primal and unsophisticated. I can feel it. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it, make it with care and subtlety. This shouldn't be difficult. She's teaching us how to control a beast. She's like, congratulations, that was really close, but the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing, so many things can break its hold, violence especially. Thank you, I never knew that. See? That's one of the unfortunate things about using the PC version of KOTOR 2 is that you can't do like certain dialogues because it skips.
Fast.
Does this Canuck have the beast we're looking for? It does. Beautiful.
If you head out into the jungle, stay alert.
So yeah, now that we just cleared the entire right side of the map, we're gonna go left side and clear this out. What the fuck is that?
Like that? That's another one for me.
So yeah, as I said, maximum wisdom is maximum broken. It is so fucking OP. And I love it. Hey, get your ass over here too. Come on, buddy. A tasty snack. That might be what stunned the Zack head was a quick strike. Now that I think about it. Because Mira and Beodor here both crit strike people. There, we completed the yep, found the last piece. Beautiful. So yeah, I just remembered what could have stunned the Zack Heg was actually my companions crit striking, because they have a chance of... Yep, press the button. And the animals are missed.
I don't like the sound of that. I think you've just stirred up a mine-out nest.
Let me handle this.
That's another one for me.
What the fuck? How the fuck did I get up here?
Yeah?
Let's take care of this. Fast. At last, some action.
Oh, that fucker's stuck. I've never seen that glitch before. We just slid right up this fucking tree.
At last, some action.
I have never seen that. That's fine. Let's just continue onwards. Nope.
What's going on?
You go with yeah, let's try to disable that. Recover it. Skill 2 low.
Good to go.
Aren't you good with this? You are. This is like a huge ass weapon cache. I thought he was literally just about to run into that for no fucking reason. I was gonna be so pissed. Yeah, turn solo mode so these fuckers stop moving. Dumbasses. There.
Like that?
That is just beautiful.
Let's move out. A little harder than I thought. Let's leave this right here. Stand back. A little harder than I thought. A little harder than I thought.
I wonder why it's not opening.
Let's leave this right here.
Because it should open. Damn.
A little harder than I thought.
I think my guy's got better security than she does. Yeah. Damn though, 2 frag mines and it didn't fucking open that chest. Damn. Ubis environment suit. Oh boy.
Yes.
That is not what I wanted to do. I wonder what's up with the impossible boxes, because there's like 2 boxes here that are impossible. That's interesting. There he is. There's a very important quest here that we're about to do, and it's very, very interesting. We're going to talk about it. This is tank ass shit.
This won't take long.
Yep, lightsaber party. Another yellow lightsaber. I mean, white, silverish, whatever. See, how does he do that? How did I gain access to that? I really need to know that. Some fucking I really don't understand how the fuck that's possible. That my guy is using force push when I have force wave, and I can't go back to the older versions of force. I don't know how the fuck he's doing it. But every time the AI controls my guy, I see him fucking do that shit. And it bothers me to no end, because I wish I knew how to do that. There's Killer.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind.
What are you doing here? I thought the patrols out here stopped.
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrols. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
There's a Duros bounty hunter ship deeper in the jungle.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up.
Any sign of the crew?
Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Well, whoever these visitors are, they don't know their terrain very well.
He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
Take them out? Why?
We can't let them find the camp, if that's what they're looking for. We need to track them down and make sure their trip here is real short.
I might be able to help. What's the plan?
There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by.
If we spot any scouts, we'll need to take them out fast before they can warn their companions.
If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
Alright, let's
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
So basically, we just keep continuing this way. Nothing.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
You asked for it.
I don't know if you guys are like old-time subscribers, probably not, but I used to live stream Star Wars The Old Republic, and I would play as my Sith Lord and my bounty hunter, and it was really
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
right in the center. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part about this build so far, is that I'm just a walking suicide bomber. I just charge right into the middle of the entire group and just go off and just blow up and just push them into the death. I don't know if I'm heading the right direction now. Let's find out. I probably am. But yeah, I was replaying Fallout 1, and oh my god, dude. I was getting absolutely fucked up. I was getting creamed on, dude. I can't even tell you how bad it was. I died like a good 6 times already at the beginning of the fucking game. And then one of the missions is like extremely difficult and is a large waste of bullets. And guess what? You don't get any fucking rewards for it.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
Came across 2 groups of scouts. They weren't much in the mood to talk either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
They mentioned something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound.
If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies.
Who's General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Before you go, who were these scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Yeah, you can actually challenge this guy to a title of, like, champion of the battle circle. We're just dumping all of our points into wisdom, because that's what I promised this build was going to be. So, that's what we're going to do. Let's think. +1 to saving throws, +2 damage with lightsabers. That's not bad either. Yeah, I think taking dueling right now would be very, very, very beneficial. Oh, no. We're not taking dueling. I remember we were actually taking dual wielding. Because we need double lightsaber perks. We'll take Beast Confusion. So yeah, remember, we're not taking one lightsaber, we're gonna actually wield 2, so we would get double the bonuses. But that might be a little difficult, so... Because mind you, we already missed like every attack.
Davril has already told me of your battle with the Zakeg. You robbed my men of a worthy test, but you have gained some honor for yourself in the process. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Any progress with the repairs?
I have all 3 parts.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Alright, glad I could help out.
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
Alright, very well, I'll be going. Yeah, you see, because he's got such high strength, he gets extra strength for being so light-sided.
I was able to make it back to camp without encountering any other beasts. You have my gratitude.
You're lucky I was in the area.
That's true. I was indeed fortunate that you came along when you did. Please, don't tell anyone what happened. If the others were to know, I would be disgraced. You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
I'm glad I was able to help him.
We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
Cool, he just gave me a fucking power suit that I'm not gonna fucking use. Yes, that's right, there's a workbench over here. So let me go see the workbench.
More Mandalore!
Alright, let's create some lightsaber parts. Wait, what? I just saw 2 green lightsabers, now I see only 1. What the fuck? Yeah, let's break down some shit, break down this. Thank you. Damn. Maybe don't break down that. Alright, creatable lightsaber emitters. The problem with a lot of these emitters is that they actually provide you a lot of negatives. Like this. This is really like the only good emitter. There. Now, for those of you who are about to tune out of the live stream, I'm going to warn you now. You probably don't want to tune out of the live stream right now because there's going to be a fucking amazing fight that's going to happen here whenever I get done looting this shit. And the moment I said that, we just dropped in views by like 4 people. to Davro. Alright, well, seems like I can't talk to him. But basically he says, I don't need to thank you enough, outsider. You are just the best. I wish I could suckle on your penis. And then that's the end of the discussion. So let's go talk to Mandalore and get the fuck off, Duxon. Okay, I set off the permacrete. Okay, hold on a second. Because I hate it when it skips dialogue like that. I think this kind of...
Are you ready to go to...
I set off the permacrete detonator.
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set off the explosive, I had to fight through a pack of bomas.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
What? You knew what would happen?
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
Yay.
Are you ready to go?
Have you learned anything about those scouts from the third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from ISIS. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
What do you know about Colonel Tobin?
Colonel Tobin is General Vaclu's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaclu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaclu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaclu seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
What can you tell me about Onderon?
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Who's in charge of Onderon?
It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General Vaclu, has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaclu during the war, and he is a worthy adversary. Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him.
Is Onderon part of the Republic?
Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know.
I don't blame you. They're a sad people. I have some things to look into. I'll talk to you later.
So yeah, we're gonna join Mandalore. It's very unfortunate the game does that where it skips in fucking dialogue. I fucking hate that, it's annoying as hell. But we're gonna join Mandalore and go to Onderon. This is unskippable. This
Are you ready to go to...
crazy of a fucking fight. Let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor 5, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
I love this scene so fucking much.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Yeah, here's the battle circle. Everyone's just beating his ass. Oh my god. Good. Alright, everyone come with me.
You didn't think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you?
Damn.
Over here. There are more of them.
Kelborn just straight up killed him.
For Mandalore!
Look at all this shit. Oh my fucking god. There it is.
seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Alright, so we have to take Mandalore. That being said, I don't know who's a good option. I'll just take Mira. Because again, this playthrough I kind of want to use characters I've never used before. And I've never really used Mira, so let's just take her.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Isis. Been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square.
Look at those giant fucking towers.
It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Alright, so you can't change Mandalore's armor. You can't really do a lot with him. Alright, so you see, he's got 19 strength. Like, Jesus fuck. Alright, we gotta level this boy up. See, he's like maxed out with blasters, but the problem is that all of his stats don't even fucking help blasters. Like, if you have a high strength, your blaster will not be affected. Blaster is affected by dexterity, not strength. It just makes no fucking sense. Yeah, increase healing while he's fucking fighting. That's amazing. Because he's a soldier, he gets a lot of feats to augment himself. This is what we call speed running. Or just speed leveling up this guy. Alright, so he's got 208 vitality. Let's just keep leveling. Yeah, he's only going to be using melee weapons, so we're going to want this. Do bonus damage with melee weapons, abso-fucking-lutely. See, this is what makes Mandalorian's stats kind of fucking shit, is that he's okay in every category. As a soldier, you usually don't want to be okay in every category. You want to be okay in intelligence, because you're not going to have a lot of skill. So bolstering that's really effective. Bolstering your constitution, and one of these two. But he's good at everything. It just makes no fucking sense.
Oh, it's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
What's going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Military checkpoints, what are they looking for?
Could be. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Priceless, why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
Can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Ooh, I gotta buy that. Matukai Adept robes. Fuck, yes. Shiarn. I don't know how the fuck you say that. Oh, pretty, a cyan crystal. Sounds like Joe beat on. Yeah. You know, speaking about real world politics, this is probably the closest I'll ever get to politics in my channel, but apparently they activated the reserve, so now reserve military members are being pulled into the military. Kinda interesting if you ask me. But then again, you didn't ask me, and my opinion doesn't matter, because, you know, I'm really just a nobody. I'm a bit of a dumbass. Damn, the Shiarn's a very interesting blade. It's not upgradable, never mind. It is crap. Yeah, you can feel it, that this creature's losing its mind.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Alright, see you later, Frederick. I am no merchant.
The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Why do you have so many beasts in cages?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the beast riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
So, what he's talking about is that it's kind of like Australia, basically. If you're a criminal, get the fuck out of the goddamn colony and go die in the wild. But what's so interesting is that the beast riders would ride winged monsters called Drexels. They were like giant pterodactyls. And these guys were warriors with, you know, big muscle, almost Tarzan looking motherfuckers with sword and blaster. They would ride out in the sky and swoop down on the city of Isis to raid it. As such, you remember when I said like 5 minutes ago, ooh, those are really cool looking anti-air turrets? That's why those turrets are there. The people of Isis had such a long history fighting Drexel that they have created the ultimate anti-air weaponry. They are constantly improving their anti-air crafts, so that way they can kill beast riders should they try to invade their city. And of course their anti-air can be used against, you know, drop pods or starships or whatever, but that was like the main reason why they had them, was so they could fight the Drexel. Yeah, this would probably be better on you.
Calm. Calm. What? Run! The Boma is out of control!
Well, I tamed your Boma.
That's another one for me.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you...
Thank you for your credits, but they are unnecessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
Force persuade. I don't think my business is your concern.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
You better not try any of those Jedi mind tricks on me.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
You'll let me go about my business and forget you ever
You
saw
should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your Starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
Why are you really taking him away?
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Do you have any proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
Force per se, you have the wrong man.
I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. We have the wrong guy. So let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something, I'm coming back.
You better not try that on me, or you'll be picking shrapnel out of your guts.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of Isis now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
I love how Hero really, really fucking hates that I keep using Force Persuade. Even though there's really nothing wrong with it.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. But this is good news. You have a Starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers...
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Ooh, Masasi. Mandalorian battle armor. Ooh, hello, hello.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Surely the Republic does something for the people.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Yeah, this ain't a First Amendment zone, fucker. Oh, Jesus. I could have brought HQ.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Good to go. Let's move out.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitwa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiyake yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi, kati mogogra, durum pabana karas mangra, kalalava dumba compaile moka.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora, tayaita, ta bosanan hansata.
Been on that moon if it wasn't for Exar Kun, who was a fallen Jedi. There would be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic.
Dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi, kati mogograbo, durum pabana karas mangra, kalalava dumba compaile mokata. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata kawana bota yunta tanga.
Who do you trust more?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithwa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Moloda nawinke sa toma no kamarundisi makaranti. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
Tinor claim so tinor klelen julk wolfelen silo do chamarban so.
Dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithwa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Yeah, so as you can guess, there's a lot of people who don't really like Queen Talia. And it's not because of anything she's done. And that's the big thing right now with Onderon, is that people don't like Queen Talia because she's young, because she hasn't proven herself yet. People love General Backlew because he's got a long history, but the problem is that he lies, he cheats, so it's interesting.
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganowiso, Totorando Krani, Tarando Noshwi, Rakichi Sa, Don Rakichi Sa, Donasi Dakosha, Nichotolo, Punta Chakorso Waman, Got Jumkarataka, Chono.
And just like that, we killed everybody. Oh yeah, this is
Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Mandalore, could Dagon have done this?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
Do you think what tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Ah, yay, more dudes. Great.
Back off, wormhead. This bounty's mine. Don't do something you might regret. There's soldiers all over this place.
Bawan madiransha, you can most krun. Nande misoku kuran marendin krabanosot.
I'm not gonna let you insult my companion.
Kabadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi nor.
If you ever, in your travels in life, decide to read Star Wars comics or books, I recommend reading about Luke,
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
There we go. Yeah, always get finesse. Because what finesse does is it changes it from only strength to strength or dexterity based on whichever is higher. That's always, always, always fucking needed.
What's wrong?
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Force persuade, you'll go quietly, Ponlar.
I will not. My cause is just.
Tell everyone to stop now.
My head. Everyone stop now. I will go quietly.
I don't know what you did, but thank you, Offworlder. That was too close for me.
Damn. See, I have max wisdom, so I was able to do that shit.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
You have a man named Dagon Kent in custody.
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is he being questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Alright, how can I eliminate him?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, the command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. Stay out.
So the issue right now is that you may have noticed this guy standing here. His job is to make sure Captain Rickon doesn't say anything about General Backlow, or else he'll arrest Captain Rickon. It's really funny because if you're on General Backlow's side, you can instigate him to just start talking shit about General Backlow, and then boom, he'll get arrested and demoted. It's like one of those things when like you bait your friend who really is into politics. It's like, oh man, what do you think about Trump? What do you think he did there? Blah blah blah. And dude, you just keep instigating them until eventually they snap and they go on this whole fucking tyrant. That was just the guard telling me not to start shit in the fucking cantina.
Malampro tarawanti casa samcha para
What do you do?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Could you be a little bit more vague?
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Mungachi norta. Kawana bot. Dahupa bosa. Gavadumpa munsuru kup. Gavadumpa munsuru kup. Takometak blaia justing. Takometak.
Do you know Dagon again?
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla lia.
Any reason to kill
Jone
someone?
mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansakan. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla. Takometak blaia justi.
Oh yeah, these are all beast riders.
This room is reserved, Off-Worlder.
You're a swoop racer.
I suggest you leave the room, Off-World.
Yeah, these guys will be pissed if you win the fucking... Which is exactly what I'm about to do, actually, speaking of which. Always, always, always save. Yeah, one race. Right, 55 seconds. I just hit that. I still beat the time. You won, yay. Alright, let's race. With the money I made you, I'm not gonna pay the fee. I don't know why there's like no sound. I've been playing the shit out of Star Wars Pod Racer. That game is fucking amazing if you've never played it. Fuck. Alright, 47 seconds. There's like a weird glitch where if you quit the race the moment it starts, you actually get like an unbeatable time of 0 seconds. fuck do I still get hit by that? I think I still won that, but barely. Yep, I won. Oh wow, 2,000 credits. I keep this. Yeah, I'm not joking. There's literally like a fucking glitch where if you quit the race the moment it starts, you end the race by like 0 fucking seconds. It's like really stupid. Alright, somehow I didn't hit that speed bump. Cool. Got it. Cool, I won.
Posa non ci rinta masu king kura wanka. Posong kronto. What? Mira, how the fuck did you get in there? Oh my god. Mira, stop glitching through shit, god damn it. First the tree and now this. I'm Alco's Peckle. For recognition and glory is why I race. Struggle. The Republic doesn't seem particularly warmongering. But the Republic surely saved you from the worst fate. Yeah, but now you're under the protection of the Republic with all of its resources. You're safer now than you ever were before joining. You've been in 5 wars since joining. 5 wars is not safe. You may be right about that, but Republic only wants peace. Yeah, she doesn't like you if you don't support General Backlu.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tell? Cow business, that is. Like most nights, I was here.
Someone say Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon that night.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the live stream here. But I do kind of want to leave that on a note, is that always be careful how you talk to your friends in text messages. Like on Discord and shit. Because when an authority figure, like the cops, read your messages, they'll go, what do you mean that you're friends with this person? You called him an absolute cunt and said that he deserves to die for supporting blah 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 blah. Like, always be careful, because then you're gonna like choke and eat your own words when you're trying to like explain to a judge or some shit what that text message meant. Always, always, always be careful about putting shit into text. So besides that, has been free to 700. I am out. And now you get to watch me shut down all this shit.